Good evening. This is Ralph Speas, archivist for the Piedmont Blues Preservation Society. We're here on March 1, 1997 in the Carolina Theater with Keb Mo, who just finished a fantastic conference. This is Gaile Welker's Lookin For The Blues show, and we're really pleased to have you with us here in Greensboro. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I think I did have a pretty good time. You know, it was nobody threw nothing, and it was all right. You know,
All right,
yeah.
good. Well, if you don't mind, we're probably going to just take care of one thing right off. How did Kevin Moore happen to become Keb Mo?
I just got. I don't know. It always was Keb Mo. Kevin Moore and Keb Mo is the same thing in Ebonics.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, we can get into that.
You got a new language. They just made it called Ebonics.
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever that is. Anyway, it's just southern vernacular for Kevin Moore.
Okay.
Keb Mo.
All right.
Ask Janet. She'll tell you.
Yeah, Janet's Price will tell us.
Everybody know that.
Well, where am I from? I'm an Iowa farm boy, but that's a long story. That's a long story.
See, if you wouldn't even ask me that question if you was from down south.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there are regional differences.
Yeah.
Well, what did you think of the audience tonight?
I think an audience is a wonderful thing. Audiences are, right off the bat, great. When they show up, you have an audience. It's just great. It's beyond words. It's like,
Well, you know, of course, that one of the first things that John Amberg did when he introduced you was to announce to the crowd that you are the award winner of the Contemporary Blues Album of the Year from the Grammys from last Wednesday night. But you said what to the audience?
I forgot. It was too long ago. What did I say?
Oh, you said that this is what it's all about. The Grammy's okay, but you people are what it's all about. That's what I got.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are some.
There's no Grammy without all that. I mean, you know, and if you do that anyway, whether you get a Grammy and I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. You know.
Well, judging from the appreciation that the audience showed you, you certainly deserve that Grammy. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to explore just a little bit about some of the key people that have influenced you over time. And we have a request from one of the young folks present. What songwriters do you find particularly influential in the work that you do today?
A lot of different songwriters I find influential in the work that I do today. Mm-hmm. Everybody from Big Bill Brunsey all the way to Marilyn and Alan Bergman. Mm-hmm. All the way to, like, you know, Brenda Russell, mm-hmm. You know, Linda Creed, mm-hmm. Lots of people, especially like the old, like Robert Johnson, Big Bill Brunsey, as the blues songwriters, because they were right. They actually created works. There's a lot of blues are like pieces of verses out of different songs that are put together sometimes to be original songs, and a lot of times, you know, I mean, the composing gets, but like Big Bill and Robert Johnson, all those guys wrote really good original songs back in the 30s and the 40s. Uh-huh. And from the pre-war era, you know, and so I kind of use them as a model of good blues songwriting.
Well, they're good models. Now, you have a couple of very interesting people on your new reissue. Could you tell us about them?
Who in particular are you talking about?
Well, Bonnie Raitt comes to mind.
Oh. You mean the big names?
Uh-huh. Yeah. How'd you?
Everybody want to know about them big. What about the drummer? What about the piano player?
All right, tell us about that.
What about the you know what I mean? The people with the just, you know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah.
Tell us about them.
They're all good. Laval Bell.
Yeah.
Drummer from St. Louis, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Eyre, keyboard player from London. Played with Joe Cocker for years. Uh-huh. James Hutch Hutchinson on bass. Mm-hmm. Plays in Bonnie's band as, you know, consummate bass player. Mm-hmm. Producer John Porter. Let's see other players on the loop there. Munyongo Jackson on percussion.
Okay.
Now let's talk about Bonnie and Jackson.
Okay. All right. Jackson Brown. What about Jackson Brown?
Jackson Brown and Bonnie. I met those people and became friends with both of them in the last 2.5, 3 years. Yeah. So in this song, I kind of like, I just felt it would be good for them to be on this song. You know what I mean? It was just, that's all it was.
Now, I'm not going to ask you what it was like to be working with Bonnie Raitt, but I respect her so much as a pioneer in so many different ways. And she has been one of those people, I believe, who has been congenial to work with and helped a lot of other people along. Have you got any comments to make or experiences to share with your work with Bonnie Raitt?
Well, if I can just like kind of continue what you're saying, it's pretty true. All I can do is like just say more of that and say that Bonnie is really influential and giving of herself very unselfishly, any way she can to support the advancement of blues, advancement of the Rhythm and Blues Foundation, which gives money to artists that had hits in the past who maybe didn't get paid. You know, got gypped by the record company, and
Oh boy.
And
Old
she's also, you know, she's helped me tremendously. You know what I mean? She is just a very unselfish, very good person to know, and she's got it right. She's got it right.
Okay. This opportunity doesn't come to me very often. This is a subject very dear to my heart since I teach a blues course out at our community college. We have a problem reaching youth with whatever the blues has to say to people. I don't know why that is. I've discussed it with a lot of different people, and Luther Allison had some interesting things to say about it. Gosh, John Hammond had some interesting things to say about it. Do you have any comments that you'd like to make about anything that you play or that you write or that you present to the public that you feel has a special appeal to young people?
Well, with young people, I don't think you can say young people aren't really learning about the blues or open to this. First of all, at the time when the blues was made, blues was music of young people of many years ago. So when young people come along, young people create their own world. They create their own music. They create their own clothes, their own style. They become their own person, you know. And while they're young, it's not their job to go and try to get into jazz and get into blues. It's their job to find out who they are. And then as they become who they are later on in life, then they can go and find out about blues and jazz and classical. And it's important that it's there when they're ready to find out about it, not to force it on them and tell them that they should be doing that.
You sound like a good parent.
No, it's just the truth. It's just, you know,
Okay.
that's how it goes.
All right. Now, what is it that you like to tell people here in Greensboro about your impressions of your experiences in the very short period of time that you've been here?
I like it.
It's a neat place. It is.
I like North Carolina.
North Carolina is a good place.
Every time
to
I
be.
come here, I get a very good feeling being in North Carolina.
So you've been here before?
Yeah. Yes.
Where were you before this?
Well, I won't say where I was because sometimes I might get confused with South Carolina because I don't know the cities that well. But I was in Raleigh, Durham.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, Asheville, North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains.
What's the other place? Greenville. I know there's a Greenville South.
Yeah. East Carolina University's over there on the coast.
Greenville North. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're going to invite you back many times as we can get you here. I know that. Where do you go from here?
Asheville, North.
Okay. Where are you going to be in Asheville?
Oh, you ask a lot of hard questions.
Well, I'm sorry.
You know, I take life a day at a time, and I got a paper in my car that tells me where I'm going to be, and I look at it.
I know the feeling. I know the
go.
feeling, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know that you've got a lot of people waiting to talk to you. We really appreciate you taking this time to talk to us for Gaile Welker's Lookin' For The Blues show. We wish you the very best in the future. Travel safely and come back to us soon, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Take care.